Okay, good morning, everyone. I'd like to call this meeting to order. Everyone, please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Do you have any idea which one I click on? Okay. All right, I'll entertain a motion for the reading and approval of the minutes of the last meeting.
Make a motion.
I'll second it. On the question? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opportunity for the public to address the board, agenda items only.
We did not receive any agenda emails.
Okay, great. Resolution 220051, approving current payables.
Be it resolved that the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County does hereby approve the following payables. Lackawanna County General Fund numbers 335522 to numbers 336122 inclusive, totaling $3,264,060.91. And the electronic fund transfers, including all payroll accounts, totaling $6,492,867.31.
Anyone have any questions?
Commissioner, if I may, there's several insurance payments invoices on today's payable batch, two of which were older insurance invoices. For the recycling center, a payment of $21,031 from the period October 18th of 2018 to October 18th of 2019. In case anyone may have seen that, Rick Jones was notified of them and approved them, and our office verified that they were not paid, and they were approved. The 21,000 and another for 1,500.
So everything that's behind has been paid at this point?
Yes, we're up to date, and everything's been audited.
Okay, thank you. All right, entertain a motion to approve.
Motion.
Second.
On the question, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Resolution 220040. Approving an area agency on aging amendment.
Be it resolved that the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County does hereby approve the Department of Human Services Area Agency on Aging Amendment with Telespon Senior Services for fiscal year 2020 to 2023. And we have Jason Kavulich here. Hello, sir.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Morning.
I just read your Telespon resolution.
This resolution is for a rate increase for Telespon Senior Services. Telespon provides adult day services, personal care services, and helps us coordinate the senior companion services in Lackawanna County. It's a vital part of the aging network, and they've been making strides in improving their work, and they're making great changes within the organization to serve the community better. They're a fantastic resource and a nonprofit, which lends itself to some of the models that we have in terms of working with grant makers or grantees and grant funding requests. So it's important for us to continue, improving and enhancing the partnership with Telespon. They have not had a rate increase in nearly 10 years, and we believe for the sustainability of the program, it's only it's right that we do adjust it. We've discussed this with the Department of Aging, and we feel that this is a number that represents a fair increase and is in line with what the Northeast counties are paying for services.
Anybody have any questions for Jason?
No, not at the moment.
Okay, I'll entertain a motion to approve.
Motion.
Second.
On the question, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you, Jason.
Thank you.
Okay. Resolution 220041, approving agreement of Human Services Development Fund.
Be it resolved that the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County does hereby approve the provider agreements for the Department of Human Services for the Human Services Development Fund for fiscal year 21 to 22 for the following: the Jewish Family Services and Meals on Wheels. And today we have William Browning with us. Hi, Bill.
Good morning, Bill.
Good morning.
Morning.
Would you like to explain the Human Services Development Fund?
Sure. Human Service Development Fund, that provides us with kind of gap services that the other human service funds don't cover, like aging or children in need. In this case, we're asking for Jewish Family Services, which provides counseling to people that wouldn't be covered by some of the insurance or some of the other departments. Do you want me to do it together or separately?
I don't know if we can do it separately.
No, we can't, yeah.
We can't.
All right. And then the Meals on Wheel contract, again, most is through aging and some other providers, but this provides home delivered meals to people that are in need, that don't meet the criteria for aging.
Any other questions? Any questions for Bill?
No?
On that, I'll entertain a motion to approve.
Motion?
Second.
On the question, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, thank you, Bill. You're staying though. Resolution 220042.
Be it resolved that the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County does hereby approve the provider and professional service agreements for the Department of Health and Human Services with the following: Bradley T. Murray, CPA, Kim G. and Betty, Esquire, Justice Works Youth Center, and the Children's Home of Easton.
Okay, Commissioners, these are our Children's Home of Easton is a placement resource. As we've explained in previous meetings, we're required to have contracts with all potential placement providers that we use, even if we don't have kids placed there. So that would be this one. Kim Giabetti is a parent's attorney, and she provides representation in dependency matters. Justice Works is a mentorship program. We put that out for bid. They are a national company with a presence in Pennsylvania and I believe one school district in Lackawanna County. They have the infrastructure, and we voted for them in the RFP because of the vast infrastructure. They already have their turnkey operation to do mentorship services for our independent living youth, similar to like a Big Brothers Big Sisters, but a little bit more involved and for older children. And then Bradley Murray is our accountant to do our audits, and we're requesting that he begin doing Office of Youth and Family Service audits going forward.
How long has that company been doing your audits?
This is the first time that Bradley Murray, he actually was, he had worked for another firm prior that did our audits, but he then broke away and has his own firm. And so this would be the first time we're using.
Okay, good. Thank you. Anyone else have any questions?
Nope.
I'll entertain a motion to approve.
Motion?
Second.
On the question, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Resolution 220043. Entering into an inmate commissary agreement.
Be it resolved that the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County does hereby award and enter into an inmate commissary agreement with Oasis Management Systems Incorporated for the Lackawanna County Prison. Term to begin February 4th, 2022 and continue in force until February 4th, 2025, with the option to renew for 2 additional one-year terms. And we have the warden with us today.
Reggie. Thank you.
Hi, Tim.
Hello, how is everyone today?
Good, how are you?
Good. Just a real quick recap on the inmate commissary agreement. It's with Oasis. Oasis has been our provider of commissary services for at least the last 6 years. There's an agreement ready for signature that would run from February 4th, which is Thursday, until February 4th of 2025, with 2 one-year options to renew, 2 options to renew for a year each time if we so chose to do that. The only other important factor here is they are willing to pay a commission rate of 37% of the net commissary sales. And that's all I have, other than any questions that the Board of Commissioners may have.
I have nothing.
Okay, if there's no questions, I'll entertain a motion to approve.
Motion.
Second.
On the question, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thanks, Tim.
Thanks.
Thank
Warden.
you.
Okay. Resolution 220044, ratifying a lease agreement with Steamtown LLC.
Be it resolved that the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County does hereby ratify and enter into a lease agreement with Steamtown 300 LLC, 1 Keystone Place, Jessup, for the movie house facility located at 301 Lackawanna Ave, Scranton, for the purpose of COVID testing and vaccinations and blood drives for the general public. Term to commence February 1st, 2022, and expire February 28th, 2022, with the possibility of an extension, and to cost $9,000 a month.
I did receive an email from an Anthony Archer that he did not understand why we extended the state of emergency, saying that the hospitals are saying that numbers are down, and it was news on Monday, 1/31, that we extended it. Give a televised meeting stating the reason you are continuing the code red. The reasons were, yes, they are trending down. As far as your comment about the state ending their state of emergency, they ended theirs in June of 2021. We had another issue with a COVID variant. Your end of your email is kind of it's you said that who is lying is the term you used. Nobody's lying. This has been a very difficult and confusing time in life because no one knows what's going to happen. What we were told also by the hospitals, besides their beds are trending down but full, is that they are a dire need of blood. By having the testing site next door, we're able to test and then give blood. You can't give blood if you're COVID positive. By having the state of emergency extended, we can continue to seek state and federal help to continue this. All we're trying to do is keep people safe. There's nothing unusual about it, Mr. Archer. Thanks for your thoughts, but they're misguided. Okay, on that note, I'll entertain a motion to approve.
Motion.
Second.
On the question, all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Resolution 220045.
Entering into an engagement letter for the county pension audit. Be it resolved that the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County does hereby enter into an engagement letter for the performance of the year ended December 31st, 2021 audit of the county's pension fund to Joseph Emalou and Associates, PC, for the fee of $11,000.
Mr. D'Amelio? You're on mute, Gary.
Yes, Commissioners, this is an engagement letter with Joseph M. Alou and Associates for the annual auditing of our county retirement fund. The price is the same as last year, $11,000.
And how many years has he been doing that, Gary?
Well, he did it Last year, I would have to look into seeing how far back it goes.
Okay. All right, thank you. Anybody else have any questions? I'll entertain a motion to approve on the question. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Okay, thanks, Mr. Babilio. Resolution 220046, approving a PEMA grant. PEMA.
Be it resolved that the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County does hereby approve and enter into a grant agreement with the Pennsylvania Emergency Management Agency, PEMA, for the 911 statewide interconnectivity funding grant agreement in the amount of $628,000, $971.98. We have Al Carney here with us today. Al?
Good morning, everybody.
Hi, you want to explain this PEMA grant?
Yep, this is a grant we were awarded by PEMA to continue our addressing upgrade for next generation 911. There's no cost to the county. EBA and Essentials Management will be handling the project, and this is going to address boundary layers, addressing within the municipalities, giving us the latest and greatest software from Esri. And if there is any issues, they will be reaching out to the municipalities and working with the municipalities. And I think this will definitely be a benefit, not only to 911, but, GIS downtown too.
Thank you, Al. Anybody have any questions for Mr. Carney? Okay, I entertain a motion to approve.
Motion.
Second.
A question? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Chris?
Nope, I'm good. Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, Al.
Thank you.
Thanks, Al.
Resolution 220047, entering a trolley operating agreement.
Be resolved that the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County does hereby enter into a trolley operating agreement with the Pennsylvania Northeast Regional Railroad Authority and Northeast Transfer Company for the trolley excursions operations. Agreement to expire on December 31st, 2026.
Does anyone have any questions on this? Oh, there we
Wayne
have.
Hiller's,
Wayne's coming? Okay.
I think. Wayne? Nope, okay.
Okay. I entertain a motion to approve. We've all reviewed this.
Make a motion.
Motion.
Second.
On the question, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Resolution 220049, awarding the arts and cultural program and project grants.
Be resolved that the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County does hereby award the 2022 Lackawanna County Arts and Culture Program grants in the amount of $184,500 and the 2022 Lackawanna County Community Arts and Culture Program grants in the amount of $80,000 attached. And we have Maureen McGuigan here to explain everything. Hi, Maureen.
Good morning.
Hello.
Morning.
Good morning.
All right, you want to start? We're on the program and project grants.
So we are back to our regular schedule of grants. So every year we offer a project grant for one-time projects, and program grants are nonprofits who are offered a yearly allocation. So we are approving the project grants that were reviewed by a panel and recommended, and the commissioner's office, and the program grants.
And these are things we've all reviewed, right? Maureen?
Pardon? Oh,
These are
yeah.
all things we've reviewed.
Oh, yeah. We have a pretty intensive review process that starts in the fall with the project and program submitting reports, and then they're reviewed by both the panel, our office, and the commissioner's office.
Thank you. Anyone have any questions for Maureen? No, I'll entertain a motion to approve.
Motion.
Second.
On the question, all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Maureen, you're sticking around. 220050 resolution. Approving arts and cultural COVID grants.
Be it resolved that the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County does hereby approve the Phase 3 Lackawanna County Arts and Culture Creative Community COVID-19 Grants Awards in the amount of $36,500. Maureen?
So during COVID, when, a lot of our normal programs weren't happening, we had a special grant program that was offered for community projects. And these were actually vetted and approved in 2021, but the projects that we're officially approving today weren't happening till 2022. So that is why they're being approved out of this budget.
Thank you. Anyone have any questions for Maureen?
Nope.
Okay, I'll entertain a motion to approve.
Motion.
Second.
The question, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye. Thank you, Maureen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Resolution 220052, entering an agreement with the Lackawanna County River Basin Authority.
Be resolved that the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County does hereby approve the agreement for information technology services with the Lackawanna River Basin Sewer Authority to provide data storage and hosting. Term to begin immediately with a review in 4 years. We have Mike Brown with us today. Michael?
Yes, good morning, everyone.
Hi, you want
Morning.
to talk about the River Basin Sewer Authority agreement?
Sure. This agreement is a modification of our existing agreement. Due to services that they would like to provide their customers, we had to make some changes. So they're no longer using the AS400. They're using a client server-based system, which will give them more functionality and more services for their customers. So due to that, we had to reduce the amount of pricing since they're no longer using the 400 services.
Anyone have any questions for Mike?
Nope.
No? Okay. I'll entertain a motion to approve.
Motion.
Second.
On the question, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thanks, Mike.
Thank you.
Resolution 220054, Mike Brown again. Entering into a support and maintenance contract extension.
Be it
Yes.
resolved that the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County does hereby enter into a support and maintenance contract extension with Connex for the county's wireless network, originally entered into on January 25th, 2017, by an additional 90 days through April 25th, 2022, with the terms and conditions to remain as per the original agreement.
This is still a work in progress, correct, Mike? That you were getting at?
Yes, well, finalized agreement that allows us to currently use the current vendor as we're going through the bid process that already was completed. We now just have to survey who's going to be working with the Lackawanna County's IT department to manage the wireless network moving forward.
Thank you. Anyone have any other questions? No? Okay, I'll entertain a motion to approve.
Motion.
Second.
All right, on the question, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Thanks, Mike.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Resolution 220053, authorizing a participation in the opioid test settlement agreement.
A resolution of the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County, Pennsylvania, authorizing the participation in the Interstate Opioid Trust Settlement Agreement. Whereas Lackawanna County is a third-class county existing pursuant to the law of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, and whereas Lackawanna County is a plaintiff in a civil litigation filed in 2017, captioned Lackawanna County versus Purdue Pharma, and whereas a nationwide settlement was reached with certain defendants engaged in litigation regarding the marketing and distribution of opioids, and whereas legal counsel has advised Lackawanna County that it is in the best interest of the county to participate in the national settlement of all claims against various manufacturers and distributors of opioids in the United States, and whereas the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County believes it to be in the best interest of the county to participate in the Interstate Opioid Trust and Allocation Agreement. Now therefore, the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County does hereby authorize Lackawanna County's participation in the Interstate Opioid Trust and Allocation Agreement, and does further authorize the county solicitor to execute any and all forms necessary to facilitate the county's participation in the same.
Anyone have any questions for Frank?
Not at
Frank,
this
you-
time.
Frank, you want to tell us about this?
Sure, I'd be happy to. Good morning, Commissioners. So this is part of an overall national settlement with a number of what we call distributor defendants for a total settlement of $26 billion. Of the $26 billion settlement, approximately $1 billion has been earmarked for the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. From that $1 billion, there's been delineations and percentages that have been carved out. So essentially 15% is going to go to the state of the $1 billion. 15% will remain with the bellwethers and those that intend to further litigate. And 70% will be funneled down through the individual counties. So of the 70% that's going to be funneled down through the 67 counties, Lackawanna County share is approximately 1.393% of the 70% of the 1 billion, or 700 million. So our prospective share, the county's prospective share, is approximately $9.7 million of settlement dollars. We've received all the appropriate releases from both the city of Scranton and the borough of Dunmore relative to their populations, as any population exceeding $10,000 had to also, or any municipality exceeding a population of 10,000 rather, had to also agree and sign off on the stipulation, and we have secured those releases as well. So, and the dollars will be funneled down. It's an 18-year structured settlement. We're still working out how the numbers, the exact dollars are going to be paid out in the time period, but it'll be a structured settlement over time, with presumably the largest payment coming from the initial payment. We'll have more to report on that, but the overall dollar amount's approximately 9.7 million. If there's any questions, I'd be happy to answer those.
Well, we're not going to get the $9 million immediately, correct, Frank?
No, we're not. But I will tell you, the overall settlement is obviously a very good settlement as far as the dollars that'll be funneling down through the counties, and then the use of those dollars, Commissioner Notoriani. There's a pretty, we'll call it a liberal reading of how those dollars can be used. They're delineated within the settlement, but it can be anything from education to treatment to law enforcement. So hopefully it'll make a significant impact on the opioid crisis that we've all experienced over the last 10 or 15 years.
Hopefully it will. Okay, anyone have any questions for Frank?
Oh.
Well, entertain a motion to approve.
Motion.
Second.
On the question, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, thank you. Resolution 220048, appointments to the Lackawanna County Board of Assessment Appeals.
Be it resolved that the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County does hereby appoint the following individuals to Lackawanna County Assessment Board with a one-year term to commence immediately and expire on December 31st, 2022. Shirley Barrett Archibald, William Nicholas, Jefferson Township, and William Jones II of South Abington Township.
Anyone have any questions on this? I'll entertain a motion to approve.
Motion.
Second.
A question? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, thank you. Opportunity for the public to address the board. Ms. Hart,
Yes.
you have two, right?
Yes, I received one email from a band. They're looking for information, which I'm going to forward to Director Sacco. She said, I recently heard about the Give Back on the Mountain Music Festival on Montage Mountain. She's looking for information on how to participate. So like I said, I'm going to send this to Director Brenda Sacco so she can communicate with the band and give her information about that event in the springtime. The other one is from Catherine Canfield. She is a student, a master's student at Marywood with an address out of town in Athens, Pennsylvania. Like I said, a master's student at Marywood University. For one of my classes this semester, we were given a group assignment on researching the living wage in Lackawanna County. I was wondering if there is any current legislation or policy regarding raising the minimum wage to a living wage in Lackawanna County.
I don't think we have the authority to do that, to raise the minimum wage. I think that might be a question for Mr. LaBelle or Mr. Ruggiero, or Commissioner Dominic, they're attorneys, but there is not currently any legislation underway. And again, I don't know that we have the authority to do that.
I don't believe.
Thoughts on that?
Oh, would anyone, PJ or Commissioner Dominic?
No, Frank, you could take it.
Yeah, I look, I'd certainly like to research, but I agree. I don't think that the county unilaterally has the authority to establish a minimum wage. The state minimum wage that's established obviously is a state law, which is set by our state legislature. So I believe as well that it would have to come any change from the state legislature. Even as we see, the federal government can decide to increase minimum wages. And they've done that in some instances, but that does not necessarily impact the states. So I don't know if PJ or if anyone else would like to add to that.
Frank, the only thing I could add is that I just saw where Governor Wolf raised the minimum wage for state employees.
Yes.
But I'm not aware of the county having any authority to increase the minimum wage, to affect it in any way.
Right.
No.
Right.
Okay.
And to PJ's point, I believe the reason the governor had the authority to do that too, PJ, is that's an executive function. And the reason that does not apply statewide is because, again, it's a state reg or a state law, which would have to require legislative action.
Okay. All right. Nothing, anything else, Ms. Hart?
No, that's it.
That's it. Okay. Opportunity for the public. Commissioners, other business. Mr. Shermack.
Nothing today.
Thank you. Commissioner Dominic.
Nothing.
Okay, thank you. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Okay, all in favor? Aye. Thank
Aye.
you all. And for one thing, everybody to know that we want to go back alive. We don't like this Zoom situation. So it's not like we're intentionally doing this. All we're trying to do is keep everyone safe. We'll be live as soon as we can. It doesn't have to last until the end of February. We're doing all we can to, make sure this works and get everybody safe. If everybody go get vaccinated, this be a